Hey, so yeah, this is quite sensitive, but I just feel like people don't talk about it as much because going through what I'm going through right now and trying to find someone to relate with or someone to talk to or see people's experiences out there, I realize not a lot of people have talked about their journey to having babies. So I figured I would do it, keep some sort of diary and just talk about my journey, our journey, myself and my husband, our journey to having our first child. Let me introduce you. As with every Nigerian marriage, the moment you get married, people start expecting you to be popping out kids, like just popping out children, in spite and regardless. So after we got married, myself and my husband decided that we were going to take some time before having kids because one, financially we weren't there yet. We were going through a lot of financial struggles, which had nothing to do with how much we spent on our wedding, by the way, and all of that. It wasn't even an expensive wedding like that. But even at that, in terms of now adding a child to the family, we just both agreed that, okay, that wasn't the time. We needed some sort of settlement in our finances before having kids. Another reason was also because we were coming together as a couple to live together for the first time. We had never lived together before. We needed time to get used to living with each other, to understand, to love better. We needed to get a rhythm going before introducing a third party, quotes and unquote, into the mix, into our home. And so we decided that we were going to wait. So we waited for like the first year. I think we waited for like 11 months precisely before we felt ready and decided to start trying. So at this point, let me just say that I don't regret making that decision, and I know he doesn't either, because when we think back at that period, we realized that, you know, I mean, it wasn't even that I went on any IUD or any birth control. I wasn't on any birth control. It was just withdrawal. So that was all we did. We didn't do any birth control. My husband was like, no, he didn't want me on any. We didn't want to risk anything, so we just kept it safe. Let me just say that it's not a decision I regret, and I know he doesn't regret it either, because it was just a period where we needed to get each other better, and there was a lot of pressure during that period to have kids. Naturally, you know, parents calling, you know, people on Instagram, oh, I see a bulge, I see a baby bump, womb watchers, just a whole bunch of things happening. But it was two of us, we stayed together, we agreed, and we stuck to it till we were ready. I just want to encourage couples out there, like, don't feel pressured. Don't put yourself in a situation you know you're not ready for. Don't be pushed. Don't be, kids are beautiful. I want kids. Kids are amazing. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who want kids as well. But if you know you're not ready for it, then don't. Fight it, and just make sure yourself and your partner, you are together in agreement as to what you want to do. That being said, when we were ready, oh yeah, now we are ready. We started, you know, putting in the work. But it wasn't happening. The first month, the second month, the third month, and it was like, I thought it was going to happen like that, but it didn't. And then we're like, okay, so do we need to see a doctor? Do we need to see someone? But we were both healthy. We did medicals before getting married, so we both knew we were good. Did you get? So it was just a matter of, so what do we do? And apparently, medically, couples that have not been trying for at least 1 year aren't expected to see a doctor as long as you're under the age of 35 for the woman, no doctor will take you seriously. They're just like, oh, just relax, whatever, just, you're good. Apparently that was the case, but still there was a lot of pressure coming from everywhere, like, okay, and then because we were now ready, I was ready, but it wasn't happening, so the pressure now started getting to me. I remember there was a time I was with my mom and my sister, and I just broke down and I was telling them, like, listen, like, they should back off, literally, because don't make me feel like I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not running up and down the house acting like, hey, I'm not pregnant yet, so, and all of that. Or like they do in Yoruba movies, wake up in the middle of the night and be crying and, be starving and all of that. That doesn't mean I'm not praying. That doesn't mean I don't want kids. That doesn't mean I don't desire it or I don't want it. It just hasn't happened. And so I broke down that day and I was in tears. I'm just like, listen, just back off. You're mounting too much pressure on me. It's going to happen. It's a blessing from God and it will happen and all of that. Of course, I spoke to Tosin about it and we talked about it and we just agreed, we'll keep praying, keep trusting and keep trying. And that's the journey we're on right now. Trying to get pregnant and have our child and all of that. So we're still on that journey, unless if I'm pregnant right now and I don't know. Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't it be amazing? Wouldn't it be amazing if I were pregnant right now and I didn't know? Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. I remember when we were trying not to have kids one time, and I was just getting fat and adding weight, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant, my period had not come, and all of that. And then I took a pregnancy test. I was already crying before I saw the results because I was just like, God, you cannot do this to us. Like, this baby cannot come now. We're not ready. I'm not ready to be a mother at that time, and I recorded it. See, if I still have it, I'll put the video here. This is the pack, clear blue. Okay, thick nylon around it. I wonder how many tests are inside. So when you bring it out, you get, it's so big. Like, so it comes in like this. Right now, there's nothing on it. This is what it looks like. Then there's this instruction. So you can take the test either of two ways. You can either dip this in urine, or so you can place the absorbent tip pointing towards your urine. Okay, so you can either pee on this or dip it in the urine. There's a weight symbol. Let me just go take the test. I'll be right back. Okay, so I took the test, but immediately I wrapped up the results. My heart is racing. I wrapped up the results part in a towel because I'm just so scared to check it. So I figured I'll check it on camera. I know, like, I might be one out of a million of those. Like, someone might be saying, how can you be scared to check pregnancy results. You're a married woman, pregnancy is a great thing, but anyway. Spirit. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God. Can you see? Thank you, Jesus. It says I'm not pregnant. It says I'm not pregnant. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, so if I still had the video, then you probably just watched it of me doing a pregnancy test when we were not ready to have kids and checking the results and freaking out and in tears and all of that. But yeah, so now we are and we're trying. I don't want this to be too long, so I'm just going to say this is going to be the part 1 of the journey to us having kids. I consider this like some sort of diary, just trying to express what I've gone through, what I'm going through, and what my thoughts and emotions and feelings are with you guys. So maybe you can learn 1 or 2 or 3 things, you know, from it. In my next video, I'll talk about the steps we are taking, the things we're doing. There are other things that you can also do or that we're doing to also help us, you know, along that line to having our first kids. Yeah. So I'll share those with you, the things we're doing, the steps we're taking that I think are really helpful, and I can even see the results in myself and feel the difference in myself as well. So yeah, I'll share those with you in my next video. But I'm really trusting God. I know the blessings of God make it rich and add no sorrow to it. And so I know, and I also know that none shall be barren in the land. And so because of that, I know mine is going to happen and mine is going to come. And yeah, yours is going to happen and yours is going to come as well. Yeah. I'm tagging this journey my baby diaries. This is the first part. It's probably going to it's going to be as long, like it's from now till I'm pregnant and I have the kids and, you know, all of that. So just the entire journey. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed. There is more to come. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Remain in God and God bless you. Mwah. Bye.